Hey, Ruby, what'd we learn? You're still on a leash. There's a reason for that. Leave the chickens alone.
Good morning and welcome back to day 2 of my farm vlog challenge. If you're just joining me, I'm Amber and I'm trying to vlog every day until August 19th when I go back to my full-time job as a middle school music teacher. So I just felt like I really needed to do a challenge to get my my YouTube up and going. I've done a lot of short form content, so this is the first of the long form. Again, round 2, because I did long form a while ago, but it stopped. It just was what it was. So we are getting our day rolling and we're gonna head to our horse farm and do morning farm chores. So come with us. All right, Ruby, let's go to the farm. Load the car. Load. Very good, baby girl. So we're in the Laurel Highlands region of Pennsylvania, which we're about 50 miles southeast of Pittsburgh. The weather here this year has been just crazy. It has either been pouring down rain or stupidly hot and humid. We're not really used to this. Like, we're seeing days in the 90s. One day ahead it feels like of 101. Just not something we're used to. Miss Kitty! Hi! But today's weather has actually had a total flip to it. Since we had a bunch of fronts come through last night, a lot of storm, rain stuff, it's really cooled off. And I think we're only looking at a high of 77 today. So the horses should love this because the flies should leave them alone for a little bit. And they should feel a little bit more like running a moon. I did forget to tell my husband Grant that I wanted to put fly spray on Holly, even though I think the flies will be down. So I gotta get up here before he actually turns her out. So cross your fingers that I'm not too late. I thought I was gonna miss her, but I actually did make it, so good deal. Still got some allergies going on there, kid. I know. I'm so awful. Oh, you got a nice bite mark. What'd you do? Watch yourself. Okay. I know. Okay. The quad's in the way. How do you get away from there? You damn chickens. The farm chickens crack me up. I've been here 9 years now, and these chickens just, they exist, right? They don't have a dedicated chicken coop or anything like that. They just exist on the farm. And you never know what they're going to be into, but somehow they're always in my way. Oh, but there is other wildlife too, which I think is pretty cool. If you haven't met this horse yet, this is Holly. Her registered name is Don't Shoot Darling. She's pretty awesome. I love her. She was my ranch show horse for a couple of years. And we kind of put her on ish retirement. I started showing a different horse that belonged to my trainer, so she gets the pasture pet status for now. I'd like to put her back to work eventually, but she's a lot of fun. I think that a lot of people would describe her as having a spicy personality. I mean, she's a real sweetheart, and once you have a hold of her and you're loving on her, she's absolutely like just melts. But other than that, you know, trying to catch her in the field and stuff like that, she'd rather not. She's doing just fine without anybody, except for me handing her hay. She'd like that. You leave that bale. Do not pull that bale off of there. This hen surprised me. I didn't expect her to show up with peeps. She had peeps earlier in the summer and they absolutely got wiped out. So here she is again, trying her best. They are pretty darn cute though. The rest of my horses haven't come down from the field in a couple days, so I needed to make sure that while I saw them, I got in there and fly sprayed them. As you can tell, Lily is just covered with them, though she doesn't mind getting sprayed, so we're going to try and knock all these out right now. Of course, this horse is smart. She's realized that it's a win-win. She gets the flies off of her, and she gets treats, of course. Trixie, on the other hand, absolutely hates the fly spray. When I first got her, she was the type of horse that if you sprayed her, she was going to rear up. Now she doesn't rear up, and if I put a halter on her, I could really get her, but I'm not going to torture her. If she doesn't want me to spray her, I'm just not going to spray her. I mean, she'll have to deal with the flies, right? She does get treats, though. One of the things that I make sure I do is check the horses over whenever I'm out in the pasture with them. Lil has some sort of rash below her ear. It kind of looks like rain rot, but I don't know. She could have rubbed it on something. I'm just going to keep an eye on it and maybe put some treatment on it later. She didn't really like me touching it, and that's fine. I just needed to see what it was like, if it had a texture to it or anything. It's really hard for me to believe that these two are 23 this year. That just kills me. It just seems like yesterday. I don't know where the time went. I wondered how long it would be before the rest of the crew realized I was in here. Here comes Miss Kitty. She has to make sure that she's getting treats too. If you haven't met her yet, she's the daughter of one shiny metallic, also known as Ace, and a granddaughter of Metallic Cat, and her mom is Badger the Concha, whom my father-in-law owned before his passing. So I had her bred, and she's here, and she's a year old. She's almost a year and a half. But I have absolutely no clue where that time went either, so it just all goes by so fast.
Do you ever have a feeling you were being followed? Here, buddy, since you were late to the party. What did you do to your nose there, kid? Yes, Chiefers. Well, you have already had, ma'am. No. That wasn't very nice. No, ma'am. Hey, Ruby. What'd we learn? You're still on a leash. There's a reason for that. Leave the chickens alone.